Have you ever come to a point in your entrepreneurial journey where you thought to yourself, fuck, this is not gonna work. This is just simply not gonna work. And I don't know if this journey of entrepreneurship is actually meant for me. And I'm thinking about going back to the payroll, I'm thinking about living a fucking average life, because it's just too much. My stress levels are too high, I'm working too much, the results are not showing. If that's the case, then this is exactly the reason why I wanted to create this video. It's an inspiration that I got today from a meeting that I attended, a meeting that I attend every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. here in Bali, called the Bali Brotherhood meeting. And I wanted to create this video because I came to that point several times myself. I was on the verge of quitting my business, and every time I pushed through, and every time that was because of this one thing that I feel not a lot of people speak about when it comes to entrepreneurship, and that's the power of community. And I just got to this realization again when I attended this meeting today, when I was sitting in a room with 30 to 50, today it was 50, usually it varies, today it was 50 people, 50 driven, all male entrepreneurs, all on their own journey for self-development, self-improvement, and building a business that creates an impact in the world. And that energy, that community, that motivation of speaking to like-minded entrepreneurs, it's invaluable. It's something that inspires me every time, and it's been like this for the past 3 years, where I've invested in several communities, masterminds, mentors, men's circles, and it's just been such a tremendous contribution to my growth, both personally as well as an entrepreneur. And this is why I wanted to share in this video my 3 main takeaways of this journey that I've been on, and the different communities, groups, mentorships that I've been in. The 3 key takeaways which have been so valuable for me to keep going and to keep pushing and to basically find that motivation again to keep going and to push for extraordinary results. And hopefully I can share a little bit of my wisdom in this video in case you have been, or maybe you currently are in this position where you go like, fuck, I don't know what's gonna come next. Or perhaps you're like the lone wolf, all trying to figure things out yourself, keeping your head down, hustling, grinding. Then this is, I think, tremendously valuable. So the first thing that I've learned of investing in communities of like-minded people is that it really reduces the stress levels. It has really reduced my stress levels. Now, I don't know if this is for everyone, but I often found myself trying to figure things out. I had this overview of like 100 different sticky notes on my computer with ideas and things that I could do, and this already alone costs so much stress. And actually, research has shown that being part of a community and being able to identify with people in similar positions, or perhaps people who are further ahead or behind you, actually scientifically reduces the stress levels that you have, because you can mirror yourself against other people and discuss and see what other people have done to give you a sense of confidence that you are on the right path. And often the unknowing factor in the entrepreneurial world is what really causes the stress levels, because you simply don't know when it's going to take off, when your business is going to hit the next milestone, when that next client is going to come. You're on the revenue roller coaster. And it has scientifically been proven that being part of this community of like-minded people actually reduces your stress levels. And this is definitely something that I found for myself as well, that investing heavily into a mentor who's done this, or mentors who've done this before, just for the confirmation, the mental confirmation that I'm on the right path, really reduced my stress levels and increased my focus. And same for this meetup that I attend every Saturday, knowing that people are on a similar journey as I, and I'm doing the right things, really helps me to just calm my nervous system down, give myself that confirmation that I'm on the right path. The second thing that I really took away from being part of a community is vulnerability. And vulnerability is often something you do not see on social media, and also I think heavily contributes to the stress levels, because vulnerability is not something that most entrepreneurs put on their posts, in their marketing. But when I speak to a lot of people behind the scenes, there's a lot of struggles, there's a lot of insecurities, there's a lot of falling downs, and there's a lot of trial and error before actually reaching those milestones that we all see on social media. So being able to create a space where you can be vulnerable, where you can share, like, hey guys, I'm struggling with this. Fuck, this is not working. Guys, I don't know what's next. How have you done this? Asking your mentor, asking a community. That is very powerful, because otherwise the trap is that you get sucked into this comparison on social media where all you see is success stories, while in an actual authentic community or working with an actual authentic mentor, they or he or she will be able to tell you actually that you're on the right path, but it's a path full of resistance and obstacles that you need to overcome. But the confirmation that you're on the right path really creates a lot of sense of peace and focus. So the second point really for me has been to be vulnerable, and that it's okay to struggle with things, and that's okay that you have off days, and that's okay if you just fucking sometimes just don't know what's next. The third one and the last point that I've noticed from these communities, from these mentorships, is accountability. Accountability that if you say you're going to do something, because again, if you have this screen full of sticky notes, there's always something to do. But if you actually commit, because things only change after you commit, and you commit not only to yourself, but to another person, when you speak it to the group, when you speak it to your mentor, when you speak it to someone who keeps you accountable, it becomes real. And it's human psychology that if you make a commitment, people also psychologically want to follow through. So it's like this extra support for yourself, this extra support system that you have committed to something, that you've committed to someone, and that you're actually going to follow through, and that you have someone to check in with you. Hey man, how are you doing? You said you were going to send out 100 DMs today. You said you were going to launch your ad. You said you were going to create your VSL. How's it going? And if it's going well, perfect. If not, do you need support? What is it that you're struggling with? And that accountability part, again, takes you away from the loneliness and the lone wolf mentality and having to figure everything out yourself, and having a community, having someone who actually can keep you accountable has been massively transformative for me as well. And I will keep attending these meetups, and I will keep investing in knowledge and in mentors, because it's just the quickest way to actually collapse time and to get me closer and quicker to my goals in a much easier way mentally, with less stress levels, because I know that I'm on the right path, and I know that I have a community behind me that supports me. So I hope that this has been valuable. I feel like this is a more personal, a more vulnerable share, but I feel there's a lot of power in this message, in my learnings, and this is why I wanted to bring it out to the world, because often I feel like these are the things that are unspoken about when it comes to entrepreneurship. So if you found this video valuable, then please hit the subscribe button here. It would mean the world to me, and I will keep creating these videos to inspire you, to keep you motivated, and to put you on the path of success for the best results for your business. Thank you, and see you in the next video.